Hello, this is Grandma Jan from Red Toad Art Studio, and today we're going to try a new collage. Now, it's winter here, but I'm going to make more of a springtime collage. Maybe just because I feel the need of the warmer air, I don't know. But let me show you the pieces I found, and then we'll put them together. I have a nice bright green for grass. It needs to be cut. I already drew a little outline on the back for cutting it. I'm going to use this for a pair of kind of jeans. You'll see what my jeans look like in a minute. Jeans as Jeans, something you wear. And this leg and foot is what's going to wear some jeans. Now, I couldn't find a respectable leg or foot in my collage books, so I just drew one out myself. Now, it's not going to stay this color, but I'm going to make it pink. Now, this isn't exactly a skin color either, but this is a collage, right? It doesn't have to be exact. Then I found a bunch of little critters, and unfortunately these all have to be cut out. A bunch of them are stickers and some other little pieces. And here's some others that I got that I might add to it. I don't know. And then I have, say, my foot leg is going to be this color, and then my sky is going to be this color. And these have to be cut down to fit my page. Let's see. And I'm going to put a saying on it. It is, tread gently upon the earth. That thought came to me so strong as I was going down my stairs this morning, and I was trying to be careful. We have a lot of beetles and things that have flown in the house, and I know we're supposed to get rid of them, but I think they're cute, and I don't like stepping up on them. I just let them live with me. And so when I see these kind of things, I think about treading gently upon the earth, and I think we should all tread gently, take care of the other life forms, and respect them. And so my collage today is going to be a picture of my big foot that when I go outdoors, I'm sure I tread pretty heavily sometimes, unfortunately. So my big foot is going to go there. My grass is going to go there, and then my sky will go behind the foot. And then we'll add some cute little critters. So, let's begin. Cutting my background. Well, my sky needs to be cut to fit my book. And this is just going to be a single page layout. So, it will be cut right about here. And I'll be back with you as soon as this has been cut. Now my page is all ready. Perfect. Let's just add some glue to this guy. Now you want to be sure and get a good coverage on this glue so that you don't form bubbles and valleys and mountains when you put it on. It will be nice and evenly glued down. Pull your paper up above your glue line. Try not to bend it too much or fold it though, or you get a line there. Make sure it's nice and flat and it's all stuck down. Whoops, we got some glue there. Probably. A tip, if you get glue on your paper or your images that you didn't intend to get there, I don't know where that brown spot came from, use a baby wipe. It takes it off without hurting your paper. At least this brand does. I'm using a Equate Walmart brand of baby wipe. But try it on a stray piece of paper with your brand and see if it works, because I use this a lot. Okay, I think the next thing we should get is our grass. Right there. We'll get this cut out. And I'll either speed forward or jump forward for this, because you don't want to watch minutes and minutes of me cutting grass. Because if you're anything like me, fussy cutting takes time. There, it's all cut out. Just a little longer than it's supposed to be. But we'll have that extra to kind of wiggle it around when we need it. Now, I don't think I should glue it down yet, because I need to decide what's going to fit under here. And the main thing that has to fit under there is my foot. So I think the next thing I should do is trace my foot out and cut it out. How do you like my new background here? My husband made me a new desktop because my green art pad was getting filthy and it wouldn't all come up. It works just great yet, but it doesn't look too good in my videos. So sweet man that he is, he fixed me a really nice top. I really love the new look. It's a lot cleaner and neat looking. Except for my junk that's laying around. Alright, I need to trace this. And a foot. This kind of foot is fairly easy to draw. I think you can do that if you can't find any pictures to use for a foot. Okay, now we'll go around it in ink to give it a little edge. It's dark today in my art studio. Winter is coming. Oh my. And even though I have all my lights on, it's still a little dark. But I think we can see what we need to see. We'll fill in these edges where the tape was. We've got to draw a toenail in here. And probably another toenail right here. There we go. This may not show. It may be under the grass, but it won't hurt if it's already there. So I'm going to outline this in a Sharpie. It's the ultra fine point. I maybe should even get a little darker piece of pink to fit that thumb and toenail in. We don't need to worry about the line across there because the jeans are going to go up here. Well, I'm thinking about the toe. Instead of cutting out another piece of paper, I'm going to get a red marker and paint her two toes, or his two toes. I think it's her, since I was thinking of me when I was doing this. Red. Maybe to protect my desktop, I will do it on this. There. And as I was drawing that, I'm sitting here thinking, wouldn't it be cute if she wore a little chain around her ankle? I'm not sure what I have that will look like a chain, but I'm going to have to think about it now. Let's see, we need to also get our blue jeans. This is where I want to use the blue jeans. To go on here and to the top of my page. So we'll have to get my page and measure, won't we? Now, this is supposed to be a walk that the heel's down, but the toe hasn't gone down yet. So we have to leave it somewhat up, like that. So, she will need a pair of jeans on about there. So, she just needs a little bit, doesn't she? And we'll have a little cuff on her jeans. I'm going to outline these, although this all won't be in the picture because it's more than we need. And some stitch lines. And this will be glued right here on the bottom of her jeans. So let's get that down. And now, we need to get the leg down and this glued on. I think that's what should be done next. First thing we're going to do is glue just the bottom of this down, and we'll leave the top free to put her foot down under, and then we'll glue it down from there. And then we'll measure her jeans and see how they fit. I think this is such a fun little collage. And let's get it cut off here. And our foot will go down in the grass like a foot would, and it'll be tipped up like it's walking. Just like that. So I think we should go ahead and maybe glue that down. I see no reason why we can't. If there is a reason, I'll find out after it's down. I think that's about right. I had a big debate with myself about using a piece of paper that was almost the color of my skin, but it didn't contrast very well. So I went with a color of skin that probably most of us don't have, but that's all right. Now this has got to cover the top. May regret it. There we go. I'm thinking about trying this. This is part of my jewelry making outfit, and this really isn't a chain, but I don't want a chain that's going to stick up and hurt this page. So let's try putting these down in a row. Let's see, this could be a little tedious. Let's see what these look like. And just doing something like this. I may need to get, yeah, I think that will work, don't you? Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll just put a line of glue along here. I think we'll use Aleene's tacky glue. It dries transparent, so we can make just a line, hopefully a small line. My collages tend to grow in my head as I go. I didn't think I was going to do something like this, but now I have to try it. There we go. There we go, and we'll just let that dry. Now, we are back and we want to put some critters in, and we also have to figure our words in there. Let's get some critters in. I have some cute little ducks that might be under the grass that she's needing to watch out for. Here's a little beetle. Or should it be maybe up on her leg? I think we'll put it there. I have a butterfly that I want to put sitting on her toe. And we have some flowers. Let's see. Now this butterfly has its wings spread like it's flying. And I want it to look like it's sitting down on something, perching on something. So I'm going to do some cutting. I'm going to cut out the wings and the body. And we'll cut the bottom wings off and make it look like there's just one there. Now I can cut a couple little legs out of that or draw a couple in. It might be easier just to draw a couple in. And let's see. We need to show the back wing if we can. There, that gives it the look of a flying butterfly. Okay, let's get our butterfly done. And now I also want to ink this. We'll ink that antenna there so it will look a little better. Okay. And we want to set that butterfly right on the toe. Just like that. Barely fits in the page, doesn't it? right there. And we'll draw some little eggs. Okay, I think that does good for the butterfly. Let's get our little bug cut out. Little ladybug beetle. There he is. I wanted to put a flower or two down here, but I don't know that we need it. Maybe just the top of that one through there. And I was going to put little chickies there, but they aren't the right size, even for baby chicks. So let's see what else we have. The ideas were cute, but not necessarily good. I did have a butterfly that was by the side like this, on its side like this, but it was so small. Maybe we'll just put this small bunch of flowers there. And let's glue this down and we'll just put that tiny flower back there. And I think we might just quit at that. I had a lot of other things, a frog and a snail, but by the time we get our words in there, it may be enough. I like that. So let's move these things and work on our words. These can all go on another picture. I don't know, I would like lines coming down with tread gently upon the earth. I guess I'll just have to put them in very light. I want arcing lines here. Tread gently upon the earth. What do you think? I don't know. Tread. I will just lightly put them in. Tread gently. R-T-H exclamation point. Now we can fatten some of those a little bit, but let's get the eraser done. Fancy them up a little bit. There we go. tread softly upon the earth, and I'm wondering if there's a place up here for a little bird or something. Or maybe it has to be dinky. Let's see. I have two little birds here. He would be cute right up there, wouldn't he? And maybe right? Yeah. Okay, I think we are finished. It's a fairly simple one. Oh, we haven't put anything there. Let's find a blue to put there. Okay, I found a piece of washi tape to kind of hide this raw edge here. Okay, I think we have definitely finished our collage for the day. I like this. Tread gently upon the earth. We should all remember that. And think of the small creatures that are just living their lives too. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic day and that you enjoyed being here with me as I tried to do this collage. And I hope I will see you in our next video. So I will say bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.